Michelle Remembers was a book published in 1980 and co-authored by the titular Michelle Smith and her therapist Lawrence Pasder, and was one of the primary causes of the Satanic Panic of the 80s and 90s. The book chronicled memories Michelle supposedly repressed that were uncovered during over 600 hours of hypnosis therapy given by Pasder about her experiences as a victim of a devil-worshipping cult. Smith tried to prove these memories by supplying images supposedly containing Satan in them. However, as should be expected, none of it ever happened, and was quickly disproven by looking at any aspect of her life during the time she was supposedly abused. For one thing, she attended school at the time, proven by her school photo appearing in a yearbook. Also, there was no one missing a finger in the town of Victoria, Canada in the 1950s, even though she claimed one of her abusers was missing a finger. Furthermore, there was no police report, despite Smith stating that police were called to the house. And because I'm sure everyone was wondering about the images of Satan, it was simply a case of pareidolia, something defined by Merriam-Webster as, quote, the tendency to perceive a specific, often meaningful image in a random or ambiguous pattern, end quote. It's what lets us see faces in cars, or, in this case, Satan in old black and white photos. It was later claimed in the documentary Satan Wants You by Pasder's wife that the Catholic Church, which Pasder was a part of, touted it as fact in order to scare people back to church. In a sad turn of events, the book led to the collapse of his marriage, and Lawrence divorced his then-wife for Michelle Smith. Pasder and Smith were actually sued by Anton LaVey, the founder and leader of the Church of Satan, for defaming the name of Satanism. Of course, the real reason we're talking about it is that the publication of this book was a major catalyst for the infamous nationwide Satanic Panic, due to its implications that there are a lot of satanic cults preying on children in our society. This panic caused many people to be falsely imprisoned and have their lives ruined due to the simple suspicion that they also partook in satanic rituals and abused children. Some notable examples of this include the McMartin preschool trials and the West Memphis Three. For a more in-depth breakdown of this book, The Satanic Panic, and the major denominations of Satanism, please consider watching my recent video, The Most Misunderstood Religion.